Hello, hello! Welcome to my channel. My name is Tiffany Ong. I'm a registered dietitian. I have a private practice focused in sports nutrition, and every Monday on my Instagram account, Tiffany Ong Nutrition, I post these Monday quizzes in which you guys answer, and this is the response and explanations for those answers. So let's get right into it and make it short and sweet. So there's about 5 questions this time, but the first question is, dry seasonings add significant calories to food, true or false? The right answer here is false. The reason being, when you look at the back of the labels, yes, they might add, 10 calories for a teaspoon or something like that. When you think about how much seasonings you actually put on your food, it's not that much unless you're like dousing it in the dry seasonings. But a lot of people tend to focus on the dry seasonings and every little calorie of here and there, which is fine, but for the most part, that's probably not going to be your issue when you're looking at, calorie breakdown and macronutrient breakdown when counting calories. So for the clients that I have or people that I speak to that worry about that, the main reason why I wanted to post this question is because a lot of people think that to eat healthy or to lose weight and decrease calories, your food has to be plain and not seasoned, but that's not true. Seasonings can add a lot of life and flavor to your food, and so when you're trying to create a healthy diet, making food with more seasoning will likely help you stay on that healthier diet. 90 of you chose false, 19 of you chose true. So I'm glad that you guys got the right answer for the most part. Second question, choose the better post-workout snack. A, chicken nuggets, B, potato salad, C, chocolate milk, and D, fruit smoothie. Now the right answer here is C, chocolate milk. Chocolate milk has very balanced nutrients in terms of the amount of protein for the amount of carbs that it has within the food itself. It's not too high in fat, especially if you get the low-fat chocolate milk. It's a really good post-recovery snack because protein mixed with carbohydrates helps the muscle grow and it helps the muscle recover from whatever exercise you were doing. Chocolate milk is also obviously filled with a lot of fluids, so after a good workout, having plenty of fluids to rehydrate your body is going to be the best option for you. Chocolate milk is also filled with a lot of vitamins and minerals such as sodium, potassium, magnesium, calcium. Those micronutrients are also going to help you recover from the exercise. A lot of you surprisingly, well, not surprisingly, because I could see why you might want to pick fruit smoothie and chicken nuggets as well. Fruit smoothie is not the right answer just because it's mainly just fruit. It's mainly carbohydrates, so there's no protein in there. It tends to be a lot more calories from carbohydrates than anything else, although it does have those micronutrients from the fruit itself too. It's not going to be the most balanced out of these choices. Chicken nuggets, same kind of concept. It's not as balanced because it's a little bit higher in fat, and the protein quality is not as good as, say, chocolate milk, which chocolate milk has complete proteins in it, so it has those good essential amino acids. 43 of you chose chocolate milk, which was the right answer. 36 chose fruit smoothie, 22 chose chicken nuggets, and 6 chose potato salad. Third question, which food promotes a healthy gut? A, pasta, B, sauerkraut, C, chia seeds, and D, artisan bread. The right answer here is B, sauerkraut. I know there might be some controversy with another answer here, which I get, and I'll explain. So sauerkraut is the answer that I was looking for just because it is the one that has probiotics. Now, probiotics are those live, healthy bacteria that enter your gut and promote a healthy microbiome in your body. Chia seeds can also be a right answer, I see, after the fact of posting, just because it has a lot of that good soluble fiber. And chia seeds are actually a prebiotic, so it helps feed the healthy bacteria that's in your gut. The main reason why I put sauerkraut as the right answer is because it's the probiotic. Foods that are also probiotics are things like kimchi, Greek yogurt, pickles, a lot of fermented foods, because those foods ferment with the growth of bacteria, which is healthy for your gut. 61 of you chose sauerkraut, which was the right answer. 49 chose chia seeds, and 1 chose pasta, and 1 chose artisan bread. Pasta and artisan bread are great carbohydrate sources, but don't necessarily promote a healthy gut. Fourth question, how much fat should you have in your diet? A, 5 to 10% of calories, B, 10 to 20% calories, C, 20 to 35% calories, and D, 35 to 45% calories. The right answer here is C, 20 to 35% of the calories. Now, this is all general information. This is all for general education purposes, so don't take this as this is what you need to have. This is the range you need to be in, but what your body requires might be different from someone else, especially thinking about bodybuilders. They get down to really low percentages of fat, but it can also be a risk to their health. Depending on what your goals are and what kind of person you are or striving to be, it will change these numbers. But in general, 20 to 35% is the recommended amount. 10 to 20 is too low, especially for sports nutrition. It's really recommended not to go below 20% of your total calories, just because fat is also really important for proper hormone function, brain function, a lot of cell regulation, and storing certain vitamins like A, D, E, and K. And so it's really important to have fat in your diet, but under 20% is way too low. Over 35% is starting to get in the really high range. So people who do keto obviously are going to have a lot higher than this. If you know me, I don't really promote diets that much just because it's not sustainable for most people. But more than 35% is likely cutting into the calories that you need from carbohydrates and protein, which is the main reason why that might be too high. 43 of you actually chose the right answer, and 52 of you actually chose 10 to 20%. And that, again, is not the recommended range, although you might think it's better to have less fat in your diet. That's not the case, because you want those healthy fats, such as, unsaturated fats like a lot of vegetable oils, avocado, nuts, any plant-based sources that are going to provide some extra healthy fat is a good choice. Last question of the day. Pick the food highest in melatonin. A, cranberry juice, B, tart cherry juice, C, orange juice, and D, elderberry juice. The right answer here is B, tart cherry juice. Now, if you are on my Instagram page and you see certain posts that I make, I'm a big fan of tart cherry juice just because it has a lot of benefits for recovery for athletes. It has a ton of antioxidants, and it does have a little bit of that melatonin. So sometimes when athletes have a harder time sleeping, I like to recommend tart cherry juice to help them sleep about 2 to 4 ounces at night. Because of the melatonin, you don't want to take it during the day, otherwise it can make you a little bit sleepy. 2 to 4 ounces is a good amount. If you have 2 ounces, having it twice a day, that's more recommended than once a day. And then if you have 4 ounces, I would say right before bed. But the other choices don't necessarily have the melatonin in there. This is just something that's kind of special to tart cherry juice. The other reason why tart cherry juice might be helpful for athletes in recovering is because the antioxidants itself helps combat that inflammation in your body. When you're sleeping, your inflammatory response actually spikes, and then it starts to fall as you start to wake up. And when you're taking the tart cherry juice, the antioxidants, since it's anti-inflammatory, it will make that spike be a little bit more balanced so that you're not having such an inflamed response during your sleep, and then you can have better sleep quality. 28 of you chose the right answer, tart cherry juice, and actually 44 of you chose elderberry juice. Now I kind of threw that in there because, first of all, I don't really see elderberry juice, and I kind of just took that off the top of my head, but I do know that they have a lot of elderberry supplements. When you look at those gummies that promote, healthier sleep, it's often tied with tart cherry juice, and that's the component that's helping you sleep or giving you the melatonin to help you sleep. It's used more to help your immune system. Second-handedly, it might help you sleep a little bit better, but that's not what is containing the melatonin. And that's it. It was short and sweet. I hope you guys learned a little bit more in depth about these answers. If you have any comments or questions about the things that we discussed today, then leave them down below. If not, follow my Instagram channel. Again, it's Tiffany Ong Nutrition, so that you can participate in the next Monday quiz. And as always, eat well, train often. I'll see you guys soon.